Fortunately, he didn't spew a stack off the one time we made a move. He did something really idiotic and spewed off a bunch of chips to this guy. So gross. Theoretically, let's say that our 3-bet didn't get flatted by the moron. And say this guy just flatted. I would assume he would fold most of the time after opening there, fold or like 4-bet, one or the other. But if he did flat and the flop came Queen 8x, it's a fairly good flop to see that because most of our value range is still very strong on that board. Aces, king, ace, queen, queen, jacks, etc. And while his flatting range is substantially weaker on that texture, because I mean, unless he has decided to flat a big pair, which I don't think he would do that often. But besides aces or kings, I mean, there's just not a lot he can have. And aces or kings, I guess I should say, besides like really ace queen, there's not a lot he could have. So I would just go ahead and c-bet that if it was just me and him. It turns out it might have been bad because this guy ended up getting it in and he could have had a huge hand. Now this guy, the moron, who's playing like really idiotically, is just min raise. We're going to be getting like over like 3.5 to 1 to see a flop with king 10-0. There's a fairly decent chance he doesn't have that strong of a hand here. Because I mean last hand he open shove ace queen suited, which is what he should do, but now he's just min raising. So either, and ace queen suited is super strong, so either he's like stronger or he's weaker. But I'm gonna defend here and see if we can hit something and stack him. We're just gonna give up when we don't stack because, I mean when we don't hit because he's a fish. So I'm not gonna try to bluff the fish, especially when he only has that many chips. And we're going to still give up. I think 10 is probably our best card if he checks back, but yeah, no, we're just going to give up. That's I mean, bluffing there against a decent player would be okay, but against a bad player, I don't like it that much. There's 16k in the pot, guy only has 100k, which is like less than 15 big blinds. Or is it? Is it less than? No. It's about exactly 15 big blinds. Okay. Now I'm just going to fold. But if it folded to me here, we could either shove or fold. Probably the best options. I would probably just shove. And of course we would have flopped the nut flush draw. Lame. Lame, because I know it's going to get there. This guy just shoved. I think it's I think it's more likely he's got like queens or something that F it. Paul is just absolutely spewing all over the place. Such an idiot. And then here we're going to fold. Oh. And we're down to 32. We got to get to 27 to make 387. Paul's called. I wouldn't be surprised if he's overcalled like a hand he probably shouldn't overcall here, like sixes or something. But of course, I mean, aces and kings you play those the same way. So I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up with a hand that he shouldn't have. So of course he could have a monster hand too, because it's not like he would fold a monster hand. Yep, there it is, monster hand. Well, I said it could have went either way. Could have a monster hand or a hand that he's not supposed to have. King. Actually, I don't want a king. Because I think Paul's a little spewer than this guy, but Paul has position on him, so I don't know. I'm not really sure who I wanted to in that. But I think it's Paul, because Paul's been spewing pretty damn hard, so we like seeing him with the chips, that's fine. So we're down to 7th in chips, and there is 31 players left. Ugh. I'm just gonna fold. obviously, like if we were on the button or something, we'd probably call this guy, possibly even like 3-raise to ISO with ace-3 off. But with 2 extra players behind us, I think it's better to just fold ace-3 off. And actually, in this case, it would have been really good to play, but then he would touch that. And so would have he if he got in the top. And then I would have reset that. So never mind. Oh lord. 7-4-0, throw it away. And we're down to 29 players. I like once it gets down to the final 2 tables because then the payouts go up every 3 players. I hate waiting 10 whole players, especially when like the eliminations come this slow at this stage, and because the stacks are a lot deeper and everything, so it's kind of just annoying how slow the tournament goes at this stage. But can't get impatient, which I haven't done yet. So it's good. But at the same time, you gotta, as you can see, I haven't been winning that many pots, so possibly need to step up my aggression. Tell everybody I'm Nathan Duffy. Sorry. I'm Nathan Michael Duffy. Okay, blind's going up. Alright, that's good for getting the tournament over. Not great for the amount of play, but whatever. Okay, open this. Under the gun, I'll open it slightly bigger than I would anywhere else. 64, okay. Later position, I'll probably open to like 17,200 or something. Not a huge difference, but I do like to open slightly larger in early position. Pretty much raise folding this. We can't get it in that well. So. We got flatted. I'm gonna search this guy, see if he's good or what. If it remains heads up, then I'll probably see that most flops though. Looks like he's a small winner over a huge sample. Okay, now we're just gonna fold. Small winner, huge sample. 23 level. And because of that, I expect a good player to flat like really large hands here, a decent amount. But I think he probably has something more like 8. He still might call this shove if I fold, but yeah. But he ended up folding. But a good player will flat like aces or kings there quite a bit. So because the stacks are deep enough where a flat isn't looking too suspicious to me. But at the same time, the stacks are the stack to pot ratio post flop will be small enough that he doesn't have to worry about giving too high of implied odds to anything, stuff like that. So yeah, 28 players left now. I think I'm just gonna fold this regardless. I'm interested what Lauren's steal percentage is, and this is a walk yeah. So I think Lauren's is like super nitty, like I thought. Steal percentage 0, cutoff 0 button. 0 small blind, so yeah, just super myth tardy. Super myth card. Yeah. So I mean, you want to take a look at things like that. Obviously, we got a walk, so that reminded us of how myth tardy he is. But yeah, against Paul, I'm just gonna give a walk here because he's like so prone to like defend light and stuff, and our hand's weak enough that it's fine. If I had like a medium or even small suited connector, I'd just raise or fold mostly. He has shown us that if we complete, he won't necessarily blow up our limp either though. So complete some hands, raise some. Definitely raise all your strong hands against someone like him. So, and then here we'll go ahead and open to like 17, 2, 5, 3. And fold to a 3-bet clearly. Well, we don't have to pay for 3-bet. We're down to 27. That's good. And our stack is getting close to average now, which sucks, but we're still in the top 8 in chips. We'll be opening this full plus. If anyone else opens, let's see. How deep are we? Or what are we like? Are we deep enough to set mine? I don't really think so. I guess it depends how much they open too. If this guy opens, we definitely can't set mine, even though we know we probably have a strong hand. 17, 4, 5, 2. Ideally everyone folds, but if someone flats, that's the second most ideal. Getting 3 bets so it sucks the most, obviously. If someone flats, obviously we still have a chance to win with a 3 bet or flop a set. If we get 3 bet, we pretty much have to fold. But first, best outcome is that. Probably just gonna fold this having opened the last 2 hands. If I had not opened the last 2 hands and I hadn't opened a hand in a while, then I probably would open this, or I might open this, I should say. Fold it. Oh Lord. Next break in 1 minute. Alright, good. I need a break. We'll take a break in 1 minute, probably after this hand, maybe. Unless it went cold. Damn, it's hot in this garage. So yeah, you might have heard me talk about it before, but I want to just do another plug for my, well, first of all, my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/theillegit. If you're on a poker tube or whatever, and then obviously if you're on YouTube, what's up? And then also for my poker blog, which is theillegit.blogspot.com. And that's just a straight up poker blog. So far I just have 2 like poker related essays posted there, but I might post just like session results or like interesting hands and like random stuff like that, in addition to like what I think is pretty helpful like written poker like theory stuff. So, and the first essay I posted on there is kind of like a comprehensive comprehensive but fairly basic poker theory, or really no limit hold'em theory essay, which I think covers most of the ground. A lot of it's stuff that I've learned, from reading things myself and talking from other people myself. It's not like all original material, so don't expect that. But I think it's like a nice little guide to how to play soundly, anyways, or at least really a guide to how to think about the game, anyways. Which there's probably other books that are even better at that same exact thing, but anyways, I think it's a pretty good essay, and I'm going to be, like I said, uploading more stuff all the time, new essays, new like results and stuff like that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pause this. We're at 26 left now, and we've made at least 387, so looking to make at least 10K though. Holla. Alright y'all, back. 8-9 suited, I'm probably going to open it since all the stacks behind me are deep. So obviously if we get 3 bets, the easy fold. If we get flat, okay, well we just fold now. If we get flatted, then we can hit some flops or represent, on high card boards and stuff like that. But with him opening in first position, we just have to fold pretty much. Folded, thank you. And now we're down to 25 players, so that's good. I like it once we're down to 18, because then payouts start going up every 2 people at least. I hate waiting 10 people for payouts to go up. It's annoying. Even if it's just like really tiny increases, I'd rather they start doing increases more often earlier, like once it's down to 36 rather than down to 18. But that's just me. $7-4-0. I'm gonna fold. So yeah, this should be pretty interesting, because basically no one here has a stack that's just like a reshoving stack other than Lauren's, and Lauren's is like a super nit, so they won't be reshoving very much. So basically, It's gonna play like a